Alright, welcome back. Today, I'm early by 8 hours. Because I've decided that I want to. So today, I'm going to continue working on the picking up mechanic for the game. Right now, the current state is I need to detect something that can be picked up and then remove it if I leave the area that it can be picked up. Orange determines the pickup radius, not the inside green part. So we have them adding to a list that they can be picked up. Now I want to be able to pick it up and then give it to the player so let's give the player an inventory. IND, just be simple. IND array. Do I want a different type or do I want the same type of can be picked up? Not sure. I really should be naming these things. Can be picked up, can be picked up. That is not the things we need to name. This one is can be picked up. Detection. I'll rename this to pick up table. You might want to do that in script too. So, ready, name equals, after this, Control C, pick upable. Right. And let me grab a name here. Right there, pickable 2. It's fine. Alright, going into the can pick up. We're printing what we can pick up. And then let's add the component at export or pick up detect. Give it a class shift class underscore name pick up detect. Alright, I'll rename the script as well to be the same thing. Okay, and then type pick up detect. Alright, go to the player, X mark the thing. Cool. Then let's add a pickup button. So we need to save, go to the input map, add a new action, pick up, I'll put E as the button. So if the button is pressed, dot is action pressed, pick up, roll in, grab our pickup detection, dot can be picked up, which is the array, I believe. Yep. Array. Go back to the script, fix the things. Godot just crashes immediately as I save. Wonderful, don't know why that is. Don't know this file. Jam project. I should hide my icons more. Grab index 0 and add it to inventory. Inv dot append pick up detect. I don't need two brackets, I think. Alright, and then print save this. Let's go to can be picked up or pickup detection, and then remove this print. Okay, E. It's been added, and the other thing has been added. I can add it again, but it doesn't remove it from the scene. So we want to use queue_free, probably. Or something. If I don't want to use signals, the pickup detect is something else. So function ready, pickup note, process can be picked up, something that can be picked up. Okay, this is the thing we want to work in. So func that takes an inventory colon shift array and it should be an array of this stuff, I believe. Is that what the player has? Yep. Okay. Why? Okay. Getting picked up. Alright, I have a lot of things I don't need. Open, close, 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 close movement, close behavior, close all. This one, and player. Close those file folders, and I don't use them. The next one. Okay. So in the pickup, when we pick up something, we want to append self to inventory. So inventory dot append self self dot what? All references will become invalid. That is not what we want to do. Okay, let's go back to Q free because that's probably the area we want to look at. Yeah, there's a lot of things. This might be useful for the fighting game, I should remember that. At least for sorting. I need to learn languages. Where is the... Go back to this and close that. Alright, so tree remove child. What does this do? Are not deleted. No, when inside tree, this method sets the owner of the removed node or its descendants to know if there is no owner longer an ancestor. Okay, let's see, remove, maybe. Disable mode remove. Let's try it. I haven't called the function here. Pick up in the player. Pick up. Pick up detect. That can be picked up array 0. Add it to the array, but it's still around. I can pick it up again still. Okay, so that's not, this is not what we want. Let's try Q free. Let's Q redraw. No. Create object. That's a problem. What if I pick up a resource? Or resource. Was resource. And now I need to create a new resource. Resource. Cancel, not that type of resource. New script. Pick up resource. I don't know how to spell resource. Okay. Extends resource. Enter at export. Save this. Resource that hopefully we can now reference. New resource, pick up resource, save new resource. I click on it, it doesn't, what can it let me do? No. Or okay. Let me pick up detection is not what we want. Pick up resources not doing anything. Did I save it? Is that why? It's not doing anything? Resource, this thing, try it, nothing. Delete. Alright, let's try putting this thing here instead. Pick up resource, save, can be picked up. One of these. New pickup resource, which has nothing. Why? How did I do resources? This is not working. Why? I don't understand how to do resource. returned. My gosh, I am very confused on why this was not working. Okay, let's take a look at the resource in my documents. Hobby, Godot, maybe resources. This works. I can export things. Why am I not allowed to export things? Export variable and any type. Why is it not working? Class name as well as used. Sprite. Why are you not working? You're being confusing. Sprite 2T is a node, probably, is the problem. Okay. Image. There we go. That works. What else do I need to export? Not sure, but I know that this no longer needs to exist. Actually, no, we need the sprite 2D, but sprite dot frame. What is the thing that I need to care about? Texture. In that case, I should also change this to a texture for the resource. Dot dot texture equals this dot sprite. Maybe this texture. Okay. Okay. So I got our image. Now we could remove the object, but I don't know how I want to do that. So instead of deleting itself, we want to, let's create a new pickup resource, add it to inventory. How do I make an instructor? How do I make a constructor in Godot? Which is essentially creating a new instance of instantiate. This is the constructor. All right. Yeah, so that's what I need. Use parameter syntax. Okay. So I want to go back to Godot, make a func instant. Can I make more than one? Pass func underscore in again to tab pass int. Is it int? It says int. A colon int. No? Okay, that's really annoying. Because I can only make one instantiate. Can I make more than one? Unfortunate. We'll go with that assumption for now, but we might check it later. Who knows? It might update eventually and change that to be true. So for a new one, I want to pull a resource. Okay. Then I want to this equals self dot res equals this res. Yeah. Okay. And then copy, paste. Didn't need to call that. That's not needed there. Okay. Since it's an area, it also needs a collision shape. So um, self dot new self dot add child the node, which is a collision shape 2D dot new shift at export var collision shape parameters param vector 2 maybe. No, it'll be a shape 2D. Okay. Dot shape equals res dot shape collision shape current. shape equals that shape call it box, or box, add box. Box, this, and box. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, let's use the rectangle. Let's use the digital icon, because of course, what else are we gonna use? Assign also the good. We don't have a spray pen. Alright, fine. 2D. This one is this one. Okay. Uh, Maybe it needs Q3 now? And instead of appending self, we append the pickup resource. Control go to the player, change that this is to pickup resource. Run it. I have done so much with so little information. 0. Okay. Array can be picked up. I can pick up something that it never does. Anything? Maybe I wasn't supposed to edit this one. Since this can be picked up. Okay. They're added to the array. They're not added to the array, is the problem. Which array is it? That's the inventory array, not the array I want to add to. Second. Maybe it's the queue for you that's doing it. Nope, okay. Let me print this array. Nope, nothing. Something that can be picked up on area entered. If area is the thing, append the area. Is it appending? I'm not seeing it, but it is doing this. Same with this thing. Why are you not working? I entered the area. It's not doing anything. Why? What are the errors? Okay. When is it called? Is it dying at the player? I guess it's down here. So it's running through this before the thing even exists. Meaning this is outing. Meaning the areas are running without anything. Try again. Nothing. Just stop project. Reload current project. See if that fixes anything. If not, we'll have to redo some stuff. Where is? No, it's broken. Can be picked up. We'll pick up resource. Texture. This thing. Give it a circle. Okay, add child. Give it a shape. Run it. It's not creating it, which is a problem. Go to script. This is not working. That's from that. Got breaks. It's because sprite top texture doesn't exist. No. Call already even after it. Anyways. Run it without that line. Still no. Ay, ay, ay. Too big. By a lot. What is the size of this thing? Negative 64, negative 64, 128, 128. What? E and S. What does that mean? Dot. What are the properties of this stuff? Okay, is it the spread or the texture that can change the size? No, not that. Texture, upload, that. You can transform. This is actually massive. 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Set those, length those, move this thing. Reset that. Add a coordinate shape 2D. Are we sure there's not another way to do this thing? Make it not massive. Refresh. It's the same number. Export var amount equals 0 and make sure that code and um, if inventory dot has self if it has self inventory dot find self and uh, this space this returns an index, right? Returns the first occurrence. What? You just want to know whether it contains it. I don't think finding has it in it. Okay. Um, I need another identifier for the pickup resource. Shift export of our name strimv name. Save it. If has if the inventory dot has custom no, I need to make it right. For item in inventory following if as dot name. I'm calling a string name because it means a common property that I don't want to see very often as str name. is item dot str underscore name. If this, then item dot amount plus equal 1. Right, run it. Now if I click this button, it's adding more than 1, which is bad. Probably because of that. But it was only adding 1, so it should be okay. Close that part. Not adding anything, which is bad. Fine. Okay. Let's check if this is null. Is empty. Indent this. Else. Okay, now it's not. It's checking that it's empty. I have this backwards. I'm pressing the button multiple times and it's not changing anything. Cool. Now if we print print ing dot ing 0 dot amount only if it's not empty. If ing dot is empty, enter pass this. Okay, so now I have the ability to add the same thing multiple times, just once, so I don't need to re-pick up the thing. Since it's adding it, that's nice. Cool. Okay. So this thing has a sprite, it has a collision shape. Are those contained in the resource? So the resource contains a shape, a string name, so arm, I guess. One object at a time. It has an arm or something. If I leave that like that, does it just say null? It leaves it at spacebar, or null space. Okay, sure. Um, pick up resource. Let's change this to not that. This here, um, Control C, this dot amount, and then we can check the item amounts that are being printed. Amount. I want to change how much we're picking up. Let's change it to 2. So E, it's at 0, which is bad. And maybe because this is not saved yet. The first one's 2, the second one is not adding any amount, maybe because it's set, not add. Plus equal. First number is 2, second number is 4, third is 8, then 16, okay. Why? Let me get the thing correctly. Self dot issue free. Let me try that. See what happens. The second time it disappears. Where's the statement? Where's the statement? E. I can't pick up anything. Can I just crash it by... Yep, okay, that's bad. And this dot is empty from this object. Put or not. I can no longer crash the game by just pressing E. Okay. I can no longer pick up anything. Okay. Pass. ELF. The line we just deleted. Pass. Else. Else if. It disappears when you pick it up. Cool. And I press the button. I cannot pick up anything. Meaning that's still within the array. Enter func underscore process here. If I'll say control v dot has value 3. Has null. dot has no enter dot remove erase. It's gonna print free object, and it's gonna still crash. Okay, so that's not the way to remove it. Out of bounds index is 0. Let's go to player, delete this. Okay, enter pass. Do we need an and here? Hold on. So if the thing is empty, skip, else pick up. Okay. Pressing the button, but it's not letting me pick up. If it's empty, I should be allowed to pick it up. What if I just check if it exists? If I pick up the crashing. Cool, we can pick something up. Now I want to be able to drop it, so that means I need to create one of these, essentially. Can I instantiate a scene? Is that a thing I can do? Can I instantiate a scene? Load during runtime. Honk ready. Our player scene is that. And then what I don't like is using the path. Um, I think this is important. Probably error. I'm gonna ignore this because I need to figure out what it is and go for. So you can load during runtime. You can give it position. Spawning multiple instances. Interesting. Okay. What else is there? Hmm. Do I need to make a resource for all of them? And if so, should I make a scene for all of them at the same time? Or should I just make scenes? Let's make a new scene. Let's call it, arm. Let's not use this. Let's use not a node 2D, but an area that is specifically can be picked up. Area. Actually, I'll rename this to base can be picked up. Okay. I will copy both of these, paste them onto this thing. That's not what happened. Copy, copy please. Paste, paste please, thank you. Save, and be big up. I'll just call it pickup. Add a new folder. Scenes. Change the color. Green it is. Okay. Save this to scenes. Okay. Base pickup scene. This should be like that. So it doesn't have a sprite. Oh, I actually want to do this. I can give it a sprite and I can give it a collision shape, but should those be done dynamically? Should they be done in code? Should they be done automatically? Because right now, ready just sets the sprite. So regardless of if this has a sprite or not, it will load with a sprite. the sprite size was defined. Um, since we're exporting the sprite, let me actually forcefully change the sprite size as well. Sprite dot what is it? Scale equals 0.2 comma 0.2, and it's a vector too. I think there's a way to change this to a specific size that isn't just that. How do I set scale to for a sprite 2D to be a specific size? Textures have a get size. Okay, that's important. So apparently textures have size. Let me just mess around with the properties of a texture. So texture 2D, draw, get height, get width, get height, get image, get size, get width. Virtual constructors? Okay, alright. Gonna set size. Size. Did not mean to create open a new Microsoft Edge. Does it get me the property or does it get me something else? Texture dot size. It's a constant, so I can't change it. So sprite dot texture equals texture 2D dot new, and then the new parameters are what? image texture? Should I be using this? What should I be using? Should it be texture to or something else? So texture, animate texture, last texture, camera, canvas, compressed curves, yada yada yada. It's a lot. According to this stream texture, B C D E F G H I J K L M Q R and S. Great, there's a plant that's been attached to my pants the entire time that I didn't notice. Wonder what it is. Afraid for these things to poke me. My pants are thick enough that I didn't have to feel them stab me. Apparently, animated texture just doesn't work. Atlas texture? Channel texture, canvas texture. I don't know what texture I should be using. I'm just not sure about the texture being the right size or what's not. Oops. This should just be reset. It's right to the doesn't matter. Because it's being set elsewhere, supposedly. Okay. Don't know why I can't set the size anywhere. Set size. Set right. not sure. But we definitely have picking something up. Okay, let's add dropping the thing, because I need to. Can be picked up. Cool. The player should be able to drop it. So let me turn this into a function. Func. Pick up. Just call function. Put this back in process and call pickup. Also turn this into a movement manager. I believe process just need a bunch of function calls. That's just how I code with process. Func movement manager. It should be able to move still. Nope. Because it's not being called. It's spelled wrong. And pick up, and that's fine. Now to drop, I need to be able to drop. I should also make some UI as well. We're gonna have to just have to hold an item image and maybe a number, but I don't know if I need to be and then have the number yet because we don't know if we need the number. I just put that there because it actually is relevant for inventory systems later in my future. Knowing how to do them now would be pretty neat to help out for the future. Okay, drop. Make a function for dropping. So drop. First off, get a reference to the inventory, which is just in the player. Dot inventory 0. This should be pick up. Let me move process to the bottom and this to the top because I'm working on it currently. So drop item. I didn't name any of these well, so it's a pickup resource. So we know that. So we need to make a new, not pick up a resource, but pick upable objects. So can be picked up, can be picked up. Dot new. Okay. First, let's have a check to make sure the inventory is not empty. INV dot is empty. Tab pass. Actually, return. We don't need to be here for minutes. Else colon everything else. Right. We need to create a new pickup object, so let's put a variable that is this new object. Item to drop. Right. Can be picked up dot new. Okay. Um, um, underscore in call when the object is instantiated. Sometimes the object is initialized in memory through object.new or new object. It can also be defined in parameters. Note, if is required parameters, the object script may only be created directly if other means such as packscene.instantiate or node are used. The instantiate will fail. If I do this, and I run it, I break. Yep. Missions. Let's go on inventory 0 here. Doing that. Does it exist? Well, I got an error here that says this thing doesn't exist, which is really annoying. Really annoyed. I want to instantiate an object in the node tree that has a parameter function parameters. Make a function for it. initialize. I've never seen this function. Initialize. Did they make their own function? Yeah. To instantiate it, you need something like a spawn enemy function. Enemy.gd. Attached to some kind of enemy scene. Oh, maybe I just have to make it a scene first. Okay. So delete this, add a scene. There are 3. Pick up base. Create instance method. Okay. Script. Good one. Nope. So this. I want to take in a resource. Does it need to? If you run it like this, we can't create a new thing while passing in some property. Okay. What if I don't pass in the property here and just go item dot res equals inv bracket 0. Okay. That is on ready. Meaning this doesn't have its resource. Meaning I should really put a resource here. Give it a name. Thing. Give it a texture. Click load. Give it a collision shape. Circle. Give it an amount. 5. Because this should be first. No? Okay. Invalid assignment of property or key texture with the value of compressed texture 2D on base of object nil. What is still not that? Cool. Okay, that works again. Just move that thing. Let this zoom out, epic base pickup, move it. Okay. So we can pick up, I need to go to the script and the player and then allow them to drop. So first off, I don't have a call for drop. Drop item. Second, I need a button press for if input dot is action just pressed drop doesn't exist, so we'll give it a reason to exist. Project settings, input map, drop, add queue as the keybind, close it, and done. So now if we press that, we should be technically able to drop something. However, this is not given to anything, so let's give it a... oh, this is doing a circle here. That's doing a square here. That's a, that's a choice, but alright, we'll deal with that later. Script, player, save. Okay, if we drop the item, we have an item in our inventory, then we make a new item that a new area. That's a base pickup. Let's add this to get underscore root. Get underscore owner. What was the call? I need to make a new node encode and add it to the C3. To do basic new add child, no. Something to add to root node or something. I think it was because it was on and for the tool scripts in the fighting game, it was actually more of a problem of adding it to the scene tree and having it stay there, rather than here where I just need to add it to the scene tree. Get underscore recruit, get scene, get tree dot root dot add child. This thing. So Q shouldn't do anything. E, then Q. I crash. Okay. So it calls new, it tries to make something. Maybe that's done in the player. Control C, Control V. Actually, should this happen? And if so, it doesn't let me. No. It's creating it before I can actually make the thing disappear. Local. Here, into the editor. Or am I looking for remote? There we go, test. Keep this on top, please. So, I don't know what that is. E. Alright. I press Q. It adds the node, but it doesn't have a resource, so it can't make itself. This is null. Await. I did not use the await. Await. res dot is. What signal does it have as a resource? Does this thing have signals? No, it doesn't have signals. I don't think resource has signals. Okay. No. Player. So we've set it in editor. Yes, that makes sense. Then I want to set encode using a value that is saved that was given through the editor that is stored in the inventory of the player. Take up resource. What do I need to do? I need to change this property before ready is called. Why? Called when ready, I even both the node and its children have entered the same tree. If the node has children, they're ready, callbacks get triggered first, the parent node will receive the ready notification afterwards. See on ready for annotation for variables. Why does that not link anywhere? How do I change this? What if I don't use ready? What if I call this like set params? Then go here, new item to drop dot set params, and then run it. We can't connect, can't contact it. So that doesn't work. Okay. Func for the ready function. Let's call set params, but only if this is not null. Okay. It's not null. Why are you not working? 2D, this thing has a resource with the following. Yeah, okay. That scripts. This call. Okay, I can't detect it now, which is even worse. Okay. Don't set that. I pressed 2, but it didn't crash, which is good. Let me check the remote. Press 2, it's not doing anything. I did remove the call. So let's put that back. Try it again, go to remote, open Godot file. Q, crashes. Why? It calls ready. But this shouldn't be called yet. Because this needs to be set first. Because sprite doesn't exist. That makes more sense. It doesn't have a sprite, so instead of was that what the problem was? Not the ready problem, but that sprite didn't exist at all. Is it the same problem? This function doesn't exist. Are we crashing it new? No. Is drop item is real? Okay. Underscore ready to that. I'll kill it there because it doesn't have a sprite to work with. Perfect. 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 In that case, um, ready, pick up. Should this be containing drop? Or, func make go. Or make children. Okay. Um, sprite equals sprite dot sprite 2D dot new um, self dot add child sprite. Enter. And then copy the same thing for the collision shape, which it doesn't need that. It doesn't need that. It does need this with the word collision shape. I should stop that. Okay. Yeah, let's add an export for the collision shape. Export for collision shape. Let's spell it correctly. No, I didn't want to open thing with control click. Okay, assign the child. Then this equals this, this here. Okay, then we call ready. Go to drop dot make children. Save it, run it. Q. I pressed Q and it didn't crash. Remote. I pressed Q and it's not doing anything. But it is not crashing either. Okay. Maybe I should make a collision shape that actually says something. There's the collision shape param, so I can see it. Maybe I pick it up, but I can't drop it. Why can't I drop it? Oh, no, I need. Pick it up. I attempt to drop. Doesn't matter. I'm not dropping anything. Why? Why? Is it being added to the root now? Enter this. So there's dot get tree dot add child. Get tree dot root dot add child this node. Now, please and thank you. It has been dropped. Oh, perfect. Finally. Um, player pick up resource, pick up detection. Player detect. The resource doesn't have a way to manage itself. The inventory should probably be a separate thing. So we can drop item and pick up an item. Cool. That's only if the player collides with it, which is fine. Pick up detection. That can go into the folder, technically. Pick up detection, or should it just be the inventory as well? Just store the, well, this detects, but this actually manages the inventory. Does it manage the inventory? What is this called? In drop, in pickup, and just there. Okay, so yeah, let's pick up detection. Let's add a new node that has a script that takes in why is behavior based not actually in a folder designed to do that. Files, other folder hobbies, video games, Pythania, script templates, go back, jam project, print this, change that, delete the behavior base from here, save, actually undo that, redo that, undo this, no, redo. I'm guessing this is dying. Okay, fix that. I stop closing this early. That's fixed. Project settings, no. Project, remote current project. Hmm. Why does Dash exist here? Dash isn't even used for anything. At least not yet. But, oh wait, no, it's not deleted, it's rename it to player. Stop breaking things. So I can make infinite of the thing, which is a problem. Okay, let's try to stop making infinity. I guess the amount might actually be useful. Node, I wanted to name this to inventory has base script templates now. I can add a script to this with a specific template. This should be in components and project components. INV create extends behavior name base class underscore name inventory. First off, collect these specific things. Go over here, place them here. Alright. Get a reference to the player. Get a reference to the pickup detection. So steal this. It's the clock. I need to exercise. Just want to move some things around. This there. Go here. Change these to inventory. Shift at export var inventory. I know it's going to be an error, so do that. Wait, that's the class name. So inv dot inv dot go to this thing, save it, pickup detection, host, enabled exist for other things. Right, check if the player is killing me now. Nope. Okay, inventory is considered null. Why? Because it's not assigned here. Run it. E, Q, epic. Pickup detection is not showing itself. Why? Because you're just hidden, not anything dramatic. Okay. Inventory makes more sense. Pickup detection having just the detections makes sense. This having pickup, drop item, enter func, one for process, pass for now, and func, one for image, underscore imd. Also pass for now. Okay. Alright, getting an inventory, we need to prevent infinite duplication. That's the first thing. Drop, else then if inventory, like, let's see, inventory to 0, dot amount equals 0. I should probably decrement this by 1. Minus equal 1. Enter INV, INV 0 dot INV dot remove and 0. Not want to change the amount so much. Amount. Okay. I should print amount. Print INV dot INV 0 dot amount. There's broken syntax. Fix it. If INV dot is underscore empty, because I know it's going to crash if it is, and only return. Save that. 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Check on the bottom right, over here. That's not changing anymore. If I press Q again, nothing happens, so it didn't crash. If I walk into this, I get 5 print lines of the item. If I press E, how many will it pick up? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Let's see if I pick up 1, 2, 3, and then go back, pick up 4, 8, 16. Oh, they all have the same reference to the resource. That's bad. It can't just use the same resource. duplicate, instance reference, connect, get, meta, method is class connected, set, amount, dot new, no. Let's create a new resource then instead. Let's, what's it called? Pickup resource? Pickup resource. Dot new. When we do new, what are the default parameters? So first off, this doesn't have anything. Second off, this doesn't have anything. Third off, that doesn't have anything. Fourth, this is 0. Okay. And this dot res space equals inv 0. Dot new dot instance. What is instance ref? Initializes the internal reference counter. Only use this if you really know what you're doing. I don't. Duplicate. That's what I want. That works. Okay. And then right up to drop dot res dot amount equals 1. Space. Duplicates this resource, returning in new resources with its exported properties. If sub-resources equals a shadow copies, return the sub-resources within sub-resource and not duplicated and shared. For custom resources, this method will fail if object has been defined with required parameters. Okay, E, Q, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can pick up 5 things. I pick one up. I get 1. I pick another. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we made a stack of 5. We can pick up. Okay, now it has the exact same number of things that it should be. Base pickup. Okay, so now that we have a working inventory that tracks the number of things in your inventory as well, we should end up trying to display that next. I should also try making a second item. Thing instantiate. Is it can be picked up? No, I want a new scene. New scene, not just that thing. New scene. Pick up base 2. This one, let's use a different one. Thing 2. Texture. New viewport texture. Okay, new placeholder texture. Collision shape. Capsule. Amount. 1. Place it. Place it where? Where is it? Place it on the left. Run it. Okay, comes up as a capsule. Pick this up, drop it. It's there. Pick these up, pick up these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look how many things are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. Why are there 7? So, one capsule, another capsule, one of those, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, there's way too many things in my inventory. I'm getting negative. That's bad. Okay. Frick. Inventory. I did the capsule once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did the amount change? No, it didn't. Stops at 5. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna end it for now, and then go pray, and then disappear. Bye.